my spiritual journey. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kelita Sahliah. If you are new, welcome everybody. So I wanted to share with you guys this week my spiritual journey. When you leave religion, most times many people, they fall into something else. So whether it is a complete another religion or just something else. And for me, I went down what they call a spiritual path. So basically this was it. I got into meditation and law of attraction. I know I've mentioned that somewhere in one of my many other videos before, but that's what I'd done. And then I just started to follow like different people online, different groups and that. And I liked it at first. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't prepare for this video, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail of my whole complete ins and outs because I can't remember right now. Clickbait, maybe. I started to follow many different groups and different people. And then I realized I was getting triggered by a lot of the things that were said and how they would go on. And I'd ask myself, why am I being triggered for? Why am I being triggered? And then it clicked. It's because it's the exact same thing as religion. It clicked. It's like, what? Now, I found groups and stuff where, you know, God was replaced for the universe. It was all very, like, literally, that's it. God was just replaced with the universe. And I was being triggered because it was just like, oh, you still like pray and that, still do all of them things, give thanks. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be grateful for things, but it was just like, give thanks to the universe, give thanks to, and it's not a new thing, but recently many people are all about ancestors now. And I was triggered left, right and center. And I was just like, I don't like this. And there was something, I've seen some people say stuff like, you must do this, you must do such and such, you must meditate every single day to do whatever, you must blah blah. And again, that was a trigger for me because I felt like I was literally back in church, but instead of reading the Bible every day and studying the Lord's word, it was now all about meditation and whatever law of attraction practice that was out there at the time. And I began to hate it. I was like, nah, this is the same thing. I'm noticing people not take accountability for themselves and for their own lives because instead of it being God, it's now the universe. Oh, I'm just going to relax and chill because the universe has my back. I'm not going to own up and admit that I messed up. It was the universe. The universe just sent me a trial. And I'm just like, really? Have you lot noticed that? Whatever journey you lot went on after you left religion, if you went on like the so-called spiritual journey, did you notice it's basically the same thing? Titles have just changed. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with meditation. I love meditation. I haven't been doing it recently because babies, but I do love meditation. It literally makes me feel better. I love things like yoga. It makes me feel better, so I will continue to do them. There's nothing wrong with them. But you've just got people who just say you must do it. And I think it's when it comes to the must do it, it's the whole religious mindset. It's the whole, I'm taking your power of choice away and I'm telling you what you must do. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's literally, it becomes an issue, I see, when you don't take accountability or when you're forcing people to do what you're doing and say this is the right way, because it's not at all. And I just found myself at times, you know, when like something good would happen and you end up saying, oh, thank God. I'd end up saying, oh, thank the universe. Oh, I'm so thank you, universe. And I hated it. I absolutely hate it. I don't like it. Again, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with crystals. I love my crystals. This is black as obsidian. I got this from Holistic Healing. I'll leave the link down below to their website. They've got plenty of crystals, but I do love crystals. Now, crystals aren't just rocks that are just there. On an energetic level, everything holds a frequency and a vibration, and they have frequencies, they hold a frequency and vibration that can be compatible to us. So scientifically there is a use for them, but I do like them anyway. And I'm not saying that they're not useful, or, you know, that's just part of the whole mumbo jumbo. No, they're fantastic. Mainly I get them because they're pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Look, this is beautiful. Look, how pretty is this? No, focus on this. Focus on it. It's beautiful, isn't it? I like them. I really like them. And like I says, on an energetic frequency, they do have their own vibration. So there is value to them. It's just how some people, even some people like, you must have these, without crystals you can't reach the next level in life or whatever. And people just chat shit. Like, people chat so much rubbish. You don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need this. Sage. But again, I have sage. I love it. I do love it. I learned from holistic healing that this is also known to purify, is it 94% of the bacteria in the air for 24 hours? That was an interesting fact. So yeah, but like, some people just make it out like you must have all of these things in your spiritual journey to elevate or to ascend to wherever. But honestly, you don't. And that is what I pick up from people. Like, if anyone who I follow online and they turn around and say, you must have such and such, then I'm like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. But there are many people who I do follow as well that are like, ultimately, you do what you want to do. And I think that's what it is about, because every person is different. Every person will expand and grow in their own way. And I feel that that's what spirituality was probably meant to be. Like, spirituality in itself means, from Google, the things pertaining to the soul. So people who believe that you have a soul, I kind of see as that as, you know, going back to my CIA document, classified document, it's part of the absolute. So it's part of its consciousness. That's how I see it. Is consciousness and the soul the same thing? I don't know, but that's how I see it anyway. And obviously consciousness is part of the absolute energy that I mentioned in this video. You can watch it there if you've not seen it. And so I see that it's meant to be things pertaining to that. Yet I genuinely feel how people go about it today, it's very distorted, very distorted. And I feel that a lot of people, without thinking too much into it, they literally jump from Christianity or religion, and then they jump into that, and without realizing that they're doing the same thing. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking out ignorance, but I don't know too much about the whole ancestors things. I recognize that on an energetic level, their DNA is within us, energetic and physical, because of course water holds memory. So, you know, you're passed through in the DNA, so you are your ancestors basically. But who am I setting up an altar for and worshipping and leaving food for? Because where are the ancestors meant to be? They're meant to be literally in me. So how am I really meant to honor my ancestors? Shouldn't it just be looking after myself, doing what I want to do? You know, it's the same as how people like, your body is a temple, you know, your body is a temple and you must honor your body. And then they claim that God is in the temple because the kingdom of heaven is within. So it's like, really and truly honoring God, shouldn't that be honoring yourself? Maybe different perspective there. Do you like that, how I twisted it? But that's how I see it. I literally see it as everything. The most important thing in life is the thing that you're in, that you're living in, that you see every time you look in the mirror, every time you look at the black screen on your phone. That is the most important. Everything else, it doesn't really matter. If you enjoy it, like I enjoy these pretty things, then do it. But I'm not forcing people to say, look, you need to get this triangle crystal, pyramid crystal, you have to get it. Otherwise, you won't something, that's when it just gets messed up. And that obviously was the whole of religion. It's all about, if you don't accept Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior, you're doomed. And it's like, fuck you. But yeah, that was basically my spiritual journey. I started down that route of all of them things there, and then I realized it's basically bullshit because it's the same as religion. And then that helped me realize that everything is here. Everything is perfect, everything is wonderful and beautiful, and I am amazing. And I hope this video made sense. I am going to end it there. Right, see you next week. Bye.